It's your girl Tiffany, Madam Luscious Black Beauty, your poetic psychic Pisces, High Priestess, aka the light that shines like a diamond, also known as your modern day nun, one who isn't within a coven, a convent, or a covenant. I do thank you all for listening and for watching on tonight. If y'all would be so kind to please like, share, and subscribe, it would be greatly, greatly appreciated. This is going to be a general reading for the overall collective of any zodiac sign. So please take the messages that apply, leave the ones that do not. Remember that this reading can apply to your past, your present, or your future, as well as it may be pertaining to you or any and everyone in between that you may or may not know, guys. Don't you just... I was getting ready to say love, but you know what? Don't you just, like... really kind of get a kick out of the people who are just like jealous, envious, and intimidated by you, and you literally have nothing and nobody and like the bare minimum, yet it's still like, I don't know, sold out, mentally ill bitches competing with you when you're not competing with them, so they're technically competing with themselves. It's so annoying. It's funny, but it's annoying at the same time, because it's like, what? Really? Like, these bitches be like clinging on to like everything that I say. They literally sit back and wait for me to do a reading or some type of shit. And then, they're handlers. The handlers of these sellouts, they'll go and tell people, oh, she was talking about this, that, and the other on her reading, so I want you to say this when you do a video or whatever, and it's supposed to be like a slick shot or wisecrack or some type of shit like that, or some type of jab or something. Like, it's ridiculous, okay? I swear, your haters are like your biggest fans, okay? It be so extra, bruh. It be so extra, okay? And it's sad, because when these people do this, they really kind of they really just expose themselves for being sellouts. They literally rip off their own mask and expose themselves for being sellouts. It's pathetic. You understand what I'm saying? Because a lot of these people try to play pretend like they're so righteous and upstanding and divine and chosen and, all of that extra, all of that jazz or whatever. But it's like, yeah, you another one that bit the dust. You a whole sellout out here, okay? And these people, they be trying to act like they such do-gooders and stuff, but like, bruh. The hate is real, child, okay? Anyway, guys, so we're going to get you all a general reading for the overall collective, okay? And let's see what the haters in the back have to say. You know what I'm saying? About this. Okay, guys, so let's see what's going on. Spirit, give us clear and accurate messages, please. What are the messages? So I'm seeing regret here, okay? Somebody could be in regret, okay? Maybe sadness, loss, disappointment. But somebody is in regret over something here, okay? I'm seeing egotism, devil here. So this is a very egotistical type of person. Somebody who's full of vanity and pride and ego. Very cocky, arrogant, conceited, narcissistic type of individual who is chained to the devil. They're in their south node, okay? Their shadow side, their dark side, okay? There's something underlying sinister, evil, wicked, toxic, demonic about this person. They're possessive, they're obsessive, they're controlling, manipulative, they have addictive patterns of behavior and different things, okay? They could even be materialistic and greedy, okay? The devil talk about a lot of different things, child, okay? And this person is definitely a shepherd for the devil, okay? This person is either fraudulent in some way, shape, form, or fashion, or they're involved in some type of fraud, Spirit is saying, okay? Yeah, as well as a cover-up. There's some type of cover-up that's going on as it relates to this either fraudulent person or some type of fraud that this person was involved in, Spirit is saying. So, this person is in regret, okay? They wasn't in regret when they was riding around and getting it. They wasn't in regret when they was doing it big then. You know what I'm saying? But somehow they in regret now. Maybe because collective, okay? This could be your family. You got family here clarifying regret, guys, okay? So this could be any person, any member of your family, or the entirety of your family, but there's definitely some type of underlying, you know, yeah, these people have been, like, it's really, it be, you know, it strains me, honey. It, like, to call these people family, okay? I mean, you can call them relatives. Like, if you actually blood related to these people, you can call them relatives, like distant relatives, you know what I'm saying? Because these people don't love you, they don't care about you, they don't support you, they don't have your back, you don't understand what I'm saying? Or anything like that. They're at a distance from you, they're not in your life, so how could you call these people family, okay? So they're like distant relatives, you know what I'm saying? Type of thing, or what have you, if these people are your real family even, okay? Yeah, look, abuse and neglect. These people were so egotistic, they're so full of egotism. They did abusive and neglectful things to you, somebody that's supposed to be your family collective, okay? And like I said, you know what I'm saying? These people ain't no kin of mine, honey. Okay, they not no friend of mine. They not no family or what have you. And it's so interesting, guys, because you know, sometimes you have to step outside yourself in your situation and really go within and reflect and contemplate things and you know, kinds of just like you know, just really to think about things, right? Okay. And so I do this and I think about all kinds of people in these type of situations and all kinds of families, y'all. There are some notorious families out here, okay? Believe it or not, people who are a part of the cartel have families. People who are mobsters have families. But guess what? It don't matter what people say about folks in the cartel, you know what I'm saying, or people who are mobsters that you've known of being mobsters or what have you, like, you know what I'm saying, you know, and some may be like, oh, they're criminals and this, that, and the other, whatever, but if you look, they have well-knit, strong families, don't they? They have a strong family dynamic, okay? Forget what it is they do for business for just a minute. Whatever they do for money or whatever, you know, whatever, really ain't our business. I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying? I'm just think of like notorious type of families. You know what I'm saying? Like that. And then look at their family dynamic, okay? And so when you think about things, the reason why I'm bringing this up is not to put those persons on blast, but the reason why I'm bringing this up is because when you think about your situation, for many of you all, especially those of you all who are targeted individuals, and you like literally have nobody, you have no family, no friends, no lovers, no supports, whatever. Y'all, there are people out here. Do you know have you ever heard of a murder groupie? You know how many murder groupies it is? Do you know how many cold-blooded murderers got friends, family, and fans? Some of which just sitting in penitentiary right now. Do you know how many murderers have gotten married from behind closed doors? Okay. Have fans writing to them all the freaking time. It seems real freaky and real creepy. And again, it ain't our business, but it goes on. You understand what I'm saying? Only reason why I'm bringing these things up, okay, is because when you look at these certain type of people, you know what I'm saying? People who are notorious in the, you know, the business that they are in, and you know, maybe organized crime, or even people who have been like convicted criminals and different things. And you look at these people and it's like, damn, how do they have like family and like, you know, such, you know, and friends like that, and even some of, you know, in lovers and different things like that. And then here your ass is, you look at yourself and, you know, you ain't part of none of that, and you ain't got nobody. Isn't that interesting to you? See, I think about stuff like that, and so when I look at these type of people and stuff come like this come up and it be like family, it's like, no, these people aren't your family. Families don't do that. Families don't act like that. That's not what family is. That's not what loyalty is at all. These people don't have loyalty within themselves at all. If you have people that you are supposed to be related to and they have isolated you, they have neglected you, they have abandoned you, they always excluded you, they left you out from a child. We're not talking about as an adult, because there's a grown adult, anybody that you have ever come into contact with, okay, could make up a reason as to why they don't like you and opt out to being dealing with you or being around you, okay? But if you know matter of factly that this has been going on since you were a child all the way into your adulthood now, okay? Not dwelling on the past, bitch, because you haven't healed. Because guess what? You're not a victim. You was, even though you have been victimized, you are a fucking survivor, bitch. And talking about something that you have gone through don't mean that you ain't fucking healed. And don't mean that you are dwelling on the fucking past. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what they got the bitches saying right now. You know what I'm saying? Because of the things that I told y'all in the reading that I did yesterday. But bitch, put a name on it, hoe, and come for me direct with it if you got something to say to me, bitch. Because we wouldn't even be talking about it, and I wouldn't even be the fuck word about it if the motherfuckers wasn't doing the shit that they are doing to me to right the fuck now. Just like your motherfucking handlers that's done paid you, bitch, to throw your stupid ass, ignorant ass slick shots at me, bitch. I come direct with it. Holla at me about that. Otherwise, shut the fuck up and get you some business, because I don't recall talking to you in the first place. See, y'all want the old Tiffany so bad. Y'all don't understand peace, love, and light for real. And I'm as real as they come. As genuine, and I still got a pure heart. I done gave more people more unconditional love than a little bit. But see, this is not about me. I just, I needed to say that real quick. Because see, this is the reason why it's a lot of people in this world who have been victimized, y'all. And this is a reason why a lot of victims don't speak out about what they go through. Because when they do, you got a mother, they dwelling on the past. They not healed. You need to get over it. That was long time ago. It doesn't matter. You need to move on. Like, really? Just because a person speaks on something that they have gone through in their life doesn't mean that they're not healed. Doesn't mean that they haven't moved on from it. If you stepped on my toe, if you pushed me, and you did that to me one time, guess what? I could heal from that. And I can eventually forgive you for that and move on with my life. And see, the old me, you'll circle back around and come back to me, and I'll see you again. And guess what? I would have been the one that would befriend your ass all over again until you fucked over me again. See, that's how motherfuckers do. That's how narcissists do when they take your kindness for fucking weakness. But this Tiffany here, see, the old me is dead and gone. And this Tiffany here ain't gonna fucking play with you. Okay? So people tend to, and the reason why I say that like that is because it's harder for people to forgive, and it's harder for people to heal when you are being abused by the same people continuously, non-stop. Give you an example. Say you're in a relationship with someone who beat you, and the first time that they put hands on you, you forgave them and you stayed, because afterwards they said they were sorry, they bought you a gift or some shit like that, and you wanted to work it out and you stayed. And then came the second time that they beat you again, even worse than the first time, and you forgave again and you stayed. And you've been with that person, and say they continue to beat you every single day. It will be hard for you to forgive that person. It will be hard for you to fucking heal. And so if as a victim, if you then speak out about what you have endured, whether past, present, or motherfucking future, bitch, you got the right to exercise your right to freedom of speech to fucking do so, because that's your pain and your suffering and what you have endured, and you got every right to speak on it. And a regular bitch that can't even come direct with it and say what they gotta say directly to you and put a name on it, nigga, can't tell you about what you should and shouldn't the fuck be talking about. They too busy talking about divine feminine, divine masculine, your twin flame, your soulmate, your divine counterpart. Bitches that ain't even got no man say goddamn self, but that's all the fuck they talk about is dick all goddamn day. But a person talk about some real shit, bringing the real to you. They not healed. You need to move on. You got issues. You have a problem. No, but you a sellout. So I'm going to give you another example. For instance, if I was not going through what I am going through today, there will be no reason at all, no logical reason at all for me to think about anything or anybody from my past. I haven't told y'all the half of what I have endured or been through because I'm not that type of person. I've gone through a whole lot that I have never disclosed. And I've actually had counseling throughout my life, been in therapy and counseling throughout my life several different times. Predominantly when I was younger, and I didn't even tell them everything. So I haven't told you every fucking thing that I have endured. If I lived through it, if I survived through it, and I'm still breathing, bitch, I got over it. I figured out how to cope. I figured out how to heal. And I figured out how to move the fuck on. But if I want to fucking talk about what the fuck I have been through, bitch, because it is part of my testimony, it is part of my story, because it is the fucking truth, bitch, then I can do so. And what I'm not going to tolerate is some regular bitch that don't know me from Adam, that's being paid incentives with scripted motherfucking messages because you fake ass fucking readers in the first goddamn place to try to come for me or anybody else in the collective for that fact of a fucking matter. I done been through a whole lot of things. I ain't never told a soul. Unless you happen to ask me something and I answer you honestly. I done held a whole lot of shit in. And if you notice, the things that I talk about, it's worth me speaking about. And it's for a purpose. But I don't waste my time. I don't care about who in the closet, who on the down low, what kind of low down dirty doings is under the covers, who drug dealing, who own drugs, who hoeing, who turning tricks, who sucking dicks. I don't care. Who taking it in the back of their back. I don't care nothing about that shit. I'm not going to sit on here and talk to you about that shit all the time. If it happens to come out in the reading, I briefly skim through it just because the fuck it came out. But when it comes to shit like that, that's people's private personal business. But when I am talking to you, if you notice, I have, it's a right way and a wrong way to do anything. And I do my shit in a very classy motherfucking way. Bitch, I don't slander nobody by the motherfucking name. But when it comes to my own personal the fuck life, that I know firsthand, first account, matter of factly, who it was, when it was, where it was, what time it was, what day it was, of what I the fuck went through, and I decided to fucking share that with you, bitch, I can. If you notice that anything else that I speak on in reference of all people who have been victimized in some type of way, I do so in a general way. You don't see me slander celebrities by name, slander politicians by name. Like if some shit come up and I'm like, oh yeah, the government, if I'm speaking about a topic in general. So what I mean is, if you hear me talk about human sex trafficking, satanic ritual abuse, MK Ultra mind control, police brutalities, Any of those topics like that it was original topics that got me targeted in the first place. I did so very sophisticatedly and classy, because there's a right way to wrong and a wrong way to do any fucking thing. And it shouldn't have been no reason for nobody to feel any type of way or attack me, because I don't slander people by name. I don't need to call your name for you to feel some type of fucking way. Because you know what I'm saying is matter of factly true. Especially on topics like, you know, when I tell y'all that there's 800,000 to 1 million children that goes missing every fucking year, that's a statistical fucking fact. So anybody who get mad at me for talking about something like that, you are the real problem. Because who would be mad about a discussion about missing children? So that's just an example, guys. So if I happen to tell you something about something I didn't do it from the past or whatever, first of all, like I told you, it wouldn't even be on my mind, in my energy, up for discussion if what I was going, if it was not for what I was going through currently in the present. Because the very people that I am referring to from the past to the present now are working against me, trying to sacrifice me so they money hungry, gold digging, sold out ass could get higher position titles and roles with their fake phony Christian asses and get money, trying to get rich quick off the fuck me, bitch. So at that point, all bets is off, bitch. I can say what the fuck I want to say, cause it's the truth. Cause I ain't never got the lie on a bitch. And I don't give a fuck how many people the satanic powers that be and your bitch made ass handlers pay you. Get you a little extra, a fatter YouTube check, bitch. Get you some extra subscribers and views and likes, motherfucker. Send you some extra cash apps or PayPals or some shit to say the whole ass shit that you be saying, bitch. But you ain't doing nothing but exposing yourself for being a motherfucking sellout. Because I ain't no petty bitch. I done held a whole lot in. I know a whole lot that I ain't never fucking told a soul. But if you notice, when it comes to my personal life, I don't take low blow jabs at no fucking body. If I mention a particular person, I still am slander them by name. But I will, matter of fact, when it comes to my safety, my security, my stability, my well-being of me or my child, I will matter of factly tell whoever the fuck need to be told that this is the fuck going on. For the simple reason why Spirit got me doing this as part of my life purpose and my goddamn calling and my mission and the work that I have to do, because of somebody else's. This ain't just about me. It's somebody else in the world that's going through this shit too, and think that they might be going through it alone. We're going to move on with the reading. But I literally just heard another bitch say it. I had to delete this bitch. Her exact words was, oh, somebody is having mental issues in the mind and are seeing things and feeling things or whatever, and God is ignoring you, is not listening to your prayer. I said, what type of shit is that? Who would tell somebody something like that? Who would tell this bitch basically told everybody, because you are not a perfect person, because if you have ever what people call live in sin in any type of way, God is ignoring you. God is not listening to you. And what you're going through and what you're dealing with is judgment, is karma. They paid this bitch to say this shit because of the message that I posted the other day and exposed the MK Ultra mind control and the brainwashing, the illegal human experimentation and illegal technology that's being used by the motherfucking government, that is being used on people everywhere, unjustly, unwarrantedly, unorthodoxly. So they pay little stupid sold out ass hoes like this. They got popular motherfucking channels. They can reach a lot of motherfucking viewers to say little hoe shit. Because all targeted individuals expose the shit about sleep deprivation, insomnia, V2K, voice to skull, invasion and violation, dream manipulation, thought manipulation, all this other kind of shit. This bitch literally tried to flip the shit and made it seem like, oh God is punishing you and it's not listening to your prayers. Because see, that's what they want, collective. This is a psychological operation. This is meant to torture you. They want you to lose confidence and lose self and not have any self-esteem and lose faith. They want you to give up on yourself and give up on life. They want you to believe that God doesn't love you, doesn't like you, doesn't care about you. God isn't going to help you or save you. There is no, you might as well not have any hope or any faith or anything. And people trip me out, love talking about judgments and karmas all the motherfucking time, but somehow, judgment and karma seem to fucking escape they sorry motherfucking ass, because last time I checked, every motherfucking body that I know working against me right now living in the fuck sin. I'm sorry, but if you sacrifice people for motherfucking money or a come up, bitch, that is a motherfucking sin. That is evil. That is wicked. Where's your judgment and your karma? If you's a fucking sellout and you sold your soul and your ass to the motherfucking devil for whatever, then that would be the fucker sin. If you greedy, if you materialistic, if you narcissistic, if you obsessive, possessive, got addictive personality and some more shit, that is a sin. Where's your judgment and your karma? And what I don't quite understand about judgment and karma was, why is it that the wickedest, evilest, most toxic motherfuckers in the world, judgment and karma seems to escape them? When it comes to the wealthy and elite, the satanic powers that be, the shadow government, the wickedness in high places, they just don't get no judgment or no karma at all. The fuck, huh? Why do judgment and karma only the fuck apply for regular, everyday, average Joe ass fucking humans? Every fucking thing you talk about that you fucking know that been fucking recreated or made up by the fuck man, human, bitch. Call yourself speaking for God. That in itself is abomination. You don't know what God is thinking, what God is feeling, what God's intentions are. And the audacity of you. And if the shit pisses me off, not for myself, bitch, I don't care. I can smooth ignore you. I found it funny. And ignorant at the same fucking time. But it's people out there who don't have strong minds, man. Who are very impressionable. And they will run across somebody who they think they going through, and they will run across somebody that they see they got a popular channel who they think they got it all to fucking together, and they could be on the brinks of motherfucking collapse and hear your bitch ass motherfucking message, and you done just told them that God is not hearing their prayers, that God is not helping them, and they going through judgment, and they going through karma, and you done been played to downplay the shit that the government and the wicked folks in this motherfucking world is doing to illegally invade and violate motherfuckers, who is hacking and tracking people, stalking and harassing people, illegally invading and violating people's privacy and human rights and civil rights and constitutional rights. And it's bitches like you that sellouts. They're making hard for people to endure every goddamn day. Making hard for people who are really suffering to be the fuck heard, because you just another bitch that bit the goddamn dust round here, ho. Put a name on it, bitch. Y'all some good for nothing ratchet assholes who are say anything, do anything for money. The wrong person hear you that ain't got shit else, ain't got nobody else, ain't got no strong mind, on the brink of fucking collapse. You been around and fucked around and made them commit suicide or some shit like that. Because you done just, your stupid ass and just told them that what they going through is judgment and karma, and God is the one that's putting shit in their mind and flashing shit in their goddamn mind, and they're going through shit in that ain't God. God ain't got shit to do with none of the shit that's going to fuck on. Because God don't operate like that. The bitch literally made it seem like, basically, in saying, like, if you'd ever lived a careless, reckless life, or ever made a mistake, or did anything wrong, or lived in sin, that God don't care about you, don't love you, ain't listening to your prayers, ignoring you is what she said. God is ignoring them. Connect with that fake ass motherfucking voice, that fake ass motherfucking laugh and shit. Your bullshit silly ass. Be for real. You don't tell no fucking body that. You don't know that. And damn fucking card told you that. That's why you don't do nothing but play with fuck oracles. Because you can't even read the fuck tarot. You need cards with motherfucking words and sentences and shit on them for you to play pretend like you know the message to tell some motherfucking body. And you lying because you a false fucking prophet. You a whole sellout for clicks and shares and views and subscribers and shit. You don't tell nobody that. Ain't nobody going through nothing mentally in their motherfucking mind because it's God that's attacking them. Well, let me ask you something. Because if it was God and a person is going through what they going through because they are somehow fucked up and have done the fuck wrong, well, why the fuck wasn't they attacked when the fuck they were supposedly, allegedly doing the fuck wrong? That's like saying, this just like a person robbing a bank. Say somebody robbed a bank 20 years ago. Now 30 years, another 20 years then passed, so it's been a whole 40 years in total. You know what I'm saying? And here you are in old age or whatever, and a motherfucker targeting you and attacking you and wanting you to believe, oh yeah, you having flashbacks about this and that, and you being taunted and haunted, and God is not answering your prayers or doing anything to help you or save you because, bitch, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Never mind the fact that the man-written Bible says that Christ died for your motherfucking sins in the first fucking place, so that you shall be the fuck forgiven. That's what the words say with your fake stupid ass. This is the type of bitch, if that was the truth, bitch, this bitch would have been standing in front of Christ while Christ was being crucified and saying, God ain't gonna save you. God ain't gonna, this is your judgment. This is your karma. This is your fault. Yeah, you're going in mental conflict right now, and your light is flashing before your eyes and things like that. Not because of MK Ultra mind control or anything like that, because it's your judgment, it's your karma, Christ. Get the fuck out of here. That's literally what this bitch is saying. Now imagine somebody that ain't got nothing and nobody left in this goddamn world but them, themselves, and faith. The audacity of this bitch to come along and strip that even from them. See, that's why you got to have a strong mind in this motherfucking game. These bitches is playing around here collective. You can't listen to every motherfucking body. These bitches ain't real like they say they real, bitch, because they lying. You better not believe that. You got archangels and guardian angels, the universe, Mother Earth, your ancestors, your spirit guides, the creator, and some more shit. You better not believe them bitches. Because they want you to lose faith. They want you to lose confidence. They want your self-esteem lowered. They want you paranoid and scared and shooketh around this bitch. We're going to get back to the reading. I just had to say that real quick. I said, I can't believe this shit. I said, did she just say that? And then, and I really kind of laughed about it because I'm like, man, this shit's so scripted. Somebody done paid her to say this shit. I run into people's channels all the fucking time or whatever. And it's really right. I don't like watching a person too long because I'm a targeted individual. So when you're a targeted individual, they know everything that you're watching, everything that you're listening to, everything that you're doing, everything that you're saying, everything like that, right? So even when, if you're not subscribed to somebody or what have you, they letting these motherfuckers know if you happen to view their channel sometime, okay? And so what they then do is, I don't know if they email these bitches, call these bitches, or however they contact them or whatever. They offer them whatever type of money. They tell them they want them to say this, that, and the other, and act like this, and say this, and do that, and all this other kind of shit, or what have you. And it's supposed to trigger you in some type of way. It's supposed to, it's supposed to trigger the targeted individual in some type of way, okay? It's supposed to make you feel some type of way, but it's like, it's blatantly in your fucking face, because a lot of times, like some of these times, they'll literally have these bitches talk about something that you had mentioned the day before in something that you were doing, okay? Give you an example, okay? The one individual that I just heard or what have you, and some of these bitches will repeat shit verbatim that you said, so matter of factly who they referring to and what they're referring to and where they heard this from, okay? And I'm gonna give you an example. The person I was just listening to, she said, oh, Annie might be significant, and then she started singing, it's a hard knock life for us, making a mockery, being funny. If y'all remember the video that I did yesterday, go back and watch it. At the end of that video, I said something about, I said, yeah, I'm Annie, or whatever. And I told y'all the last part of my name sounds like Annie, Tiff, Annie. You know what I'm saying? Little orphan Annie. You know what I'm saying? I get you not. Today, you got motherfuckers repeating something that I said. Like, come on, bruh. Come on, bruh. Motherfuckers sit back and will repeat verbatim shit that you have said. Either trying to throw some type of slick shot or wisecrack at it, or you know what I'm saying, or just repeating what you say, stealing your shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just different people, they have to do different shit. Y'all, the shit crazy. And everything I just said didn't come from one person. This was multiple different persons. This is 2 different people. Okay? That I'm hearing this shit from. But the first one, she really kind of threw me for a loop with the shit that she was saying. I'm like, they done recruited this bitch to try to, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if they trying to play clean up or some shit on, but I'm like, the shit is patented. It's documented fact. There are people all over the world that have spoken out about being targeted. There are celebrities that have spoke out about MK Ultra fucking mind control the fuck before, and they would know firsthand for sure, cause they endured the shit. So for a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying, for some small time ass motherfucker with a popular YouTube channel that they give a scripted fucking message to relay, and this bitch sitting up here pulling cards all wild, 99 motherfucking oracle goddamn cards and shit, and got a whole lot to say. When a bitch got a whole lot to say, and it's only 2 cards, 1 card or 2 cards, or no cards on the motherfucking board, you know this bitch been given a whole goddamn script. She not going off the messages that spirit is giving. You know what I'm saying? When these people be like, oh, I'm hearing such and such, they're not hearing from spirit. They're not hearing from the Most High God. They hearing messages telepathically through the motherfuckers that's communicating. They handle this and shit that's communicating with them telepathically, telling them what to say, relaying certain messages to them and different things. No bullshit. If you ever watch any one of these people's channels and you all of a sudden they pause, they give a long pause, especially if they showing their face, you'll sit in their fucking face. But the ones of them that don't show their face, they all of a sudden it just be a long pause, and they act like, oh, they needed to get their thoughts together, or they just kind of lost train of thought or some shit like that or whatever. They're listening. Okay? Not through the eardrum, through the mind. Telepathic communication is through the mind. Okay? Same technology they use to send derogatory statements, comments, and all other kind of shit to targeted individuals. They also use the same technology to communicate with the motherfucking gang stalkers and the goddamn trolls and the cyber bullies and all this other kind of shit, y'all. No bullshit, bro. You hear these motherfuckers say, oh, I'm hearing, I heard such and such, such and such. Them bitches is either hearing from demons, or they're hearing from the motherfuckers that they teamed up and linked up with. They're sending them telepathic messages on what to say and what to do and different shit. Period. Anyway, y'all. We're going to get back to the reading. You got family, you got abuse and neglect here, okay? But I just wanted to say that real quick, okay? Because I noticed ever since I did the reading last night and I put some shit on blast or whatever, not because I'm dwelling on the fucking past like that, like I'm unhealed or some shit like that. I didn't break down crying and wallowing. I even said in the video, I'm not telling y'all this with no sympathy, no empathy. I ain't having no pity party or nothing. I'm just being open and honest and transparent with y'all. I'd be damned if a bitch didn't take that shit and fucking run with it. Now today, bitches doing videos and shit like, this is, you're not healed, and you need help, and throwing slick shade. Oh, your family, and say they think you need help and something is wrong with you, and like, get the fuck up out of here, bruh. Motherfuckers get to doing that shit when they know you telling the fucking truth and they're trying to deflect. Very point blank. They know it's the truth. But if you ain't got no haters collective, then you ain't doing shit. Straight up. If you ain't got no haters, you ain't doing shit. But it just amazes me how people that don't like you, don't care about you, spend a whole lot of their time and their energy invested into watching and be competing with you and watching what you doing well enough to go back and repeat verbatim things that you saying, minding your own business, not in competition with them, not trying to step on their goddamn toes or no shit like that or what have you. But for some reason, for no reason, they feel some type of way about you. That's why I don't have no friends. Because these hoes ain't loyal, like at all. Bree. Come get her. The kitten. I don't know where the heck she trying to go. Hold on, y'all. So, collective, I just needed to get that off my chest real quick, okay? Because people around here, and y'all excuse my language, okay? I really don't even like raising my voice or using profanity. But it be a whole bunch of crap, honey. When you done been through everything I done been through, what you're not going to do is tolerate people disrespect for no reason at all. Okay? Especially folks that don't know you from damn Adam. Okay? But they trying to comfort you in some type of way. Okay? Because they being paid to do so. Okay? Or anybody for that fact of a matter. It ain't even just got to do with me. Okay? Y'all. So we're going to get back to this reading. This reading is about y'all, okay? But at the same time, everything I said, really and truly, anything that I say, it's not even just about myself. It's about other people as well. Because there's plenty of other people who go through these things. Who deal with these same type of things on a daily basis, okay? And they might not have no outlet for anybody to talk to. They might not, you know what I'm saying? Think that they might think that they experiencing things and going through things alone, okay? Because a lot of times, those of us who go through a lot of these things, we are going through them alone. We don't have no friends and different things like that or what have you. So when Spirit have me to speak on something, it's for a reason. And it's for more than just myself, okay? It's for a particular cause. Because this is ridiculousness. It's a shame that these are full-grown as adults, most of which have children of their own, who I'm pretty sure, you know what I'm saying, be trying to right or wrong children and different things, but they are whole bullies, grown ass bullies, they damn self. Okay? They got serious issues. But I feel like I needed to say that, okay? Because people hearing messages like that, or no matter where it's coming from, those are the very things that you don't know what kind of headspace a person is in. You understand what I'm saying? Things like that, messages like that, and maybe they say the certain things, that these people say certain things that they say and do the certain things they do in an effort to trigger somebody in a certain type of way. Okay, but a person who you know what I'm saying, you don't know what headspace they in, what frame of mind that they're in. That person could do something to hurt themselves, harm somebody else, or something based off some ignorant crap that they done heard somebody say, that they didn't happen to listen to. Lord forbid if they actually believed in this person, because now they done lost hope. You done made them feel like God is not listening to them. God is not worried about them, don't care about them, not coming to their rescue. They may as well stop praying because God is ignoring their prayers. Everything that they're going through and they're dealing with is their fucking fault. And it's bullshit. That was that person's message. That was that one person's message. And then trying to downplay the shit that is going on with people being targeted. MK Ultra mind control, brainwashing, monarch programming, illegal government experimentations, illegally government funded operations, and all other kinds of shit that is going on. Remote monitoring, remote viewing, microwave weapons, voice to skull, all other kinds of shit that is being done. Directed energy weapons, all kinds of shit is being done. Downplaying that. And the other person's message was basically like, oh, you know, get over it, you know, you ain't healed, dwelling on the past, you know, to basically like to try to tear a victim down. When a person is a victim of injustice, they don't have to play the victim, because they have been victimized. And real victims' story don't never change. It is accurate all the time, and they got no need to make it the fuck up. Because why would that wouldn't benefit them none. Only an ignorant, malicious ass person would just completely make up some things on a person. But to totally discredit a person and make a person feel like that they can't speak about what they have endured, what they have experienced in their life now, in an effort to help themselves and others who may be going through as well. And that one, the second person I listened to, she really kind of clever. She with the shit too. Okay? She really kind of clever with hers though. Okay? Most of them that I've noticed who do this, they just real mean, nasty, bullyish, low down, dirty, real cutthroat, ruthless, brutal, say anything hostile, toxic, you know what I'm saying, that they can say about somebody, you know what I'm saying, and this is what they've been scripted and paid to do, right? And the other person, they do that type of stuff too, a lot of times, but how she presented the message today, oftentimes she'll make it seem like she's speaking good of the person, while in the midst of that actually speaking down upon the person, making a mockery of the person, making fun of the person, throwing subliminal jabs at a person, you know what I'm saying, type shit. Spirit, clarify devil, clarify this devil energy, guys. Clarify this devil energy. Why is the devil here? Okay, so I'm seeing secret here. I'm seeing secret. And we also have revenge clarifying fry, guys, okay? So your family has been abusing and neglecting you, collective, okay? With secret being here under the devil here, I feel like a lot of things have been kept secret, hidden, covered up. Okay, this could have to do with just, you know, some shady people and their dirty dealings, criminal activity, okay? And a multitude of different things here, okay? Something about this devil energy that these people are in, there's some type of secret you know, things that they've been trying to keep secret or hidden or concealed, maybe about what they're doing, what's going on, because secret is sitting right under the devil, but it's sitting right next to abuse and neglect. So they've been doing a lot of things in hiding, in secret, behind the scenes, behind closed doors, behind your back, and different things. Okay, this fraud that these people are a part of, somebody, they partook in this fraud out of revenge, Spirit is saying. I also keep seeing something about fake death. Okay, I don't know if these individuals like fake, if they faked your death, if they told someone that you was deceased, that you was gone, that, you know what I'm saying, that something tragically had happened, you know, whatever had happened to you, that you was there, because I keep seeing something about a fake death. Okay, and it couldn't be them, because their energy wouldn't be here if, you know what I'm saying, because anybody who has faked their death would technically have to be in hiding for the rest of their life, because it's a crime to fake your death. You can fake your death and still be willy-nilly, you know, out in the open, in the public eye, or what have you, without getting caught the fuck up, or what have you. So this fake death don't have to do with them. It has to do with someone else here, okay? And I feel like these people could have faked your death. Okay, they could have told someone that you were deceased, that you were dead. Okay, could be another reason why these individuals are so hell-bent on getting rid of you, on keeping you hidden, on keeping you out of sight, out of mind, on isolating you, and keeping you in solitude and different things like that. Okay, but major cover-up has been going on about a lot of different things here. Okay, Spirit, clarify this cover-up. Yeah. I'm seeing hidden and greed. Whatever is being covered up, it has to do with something being hidden. You got both secret and hidden here. So secret talks about things being hidden, or things being done in secret, okay? And something being hidden literally means something being covered up in some type of way, or like you got cover up here as well. So you literally got cover up, hidden, and secret here. So it's a lot of shit that's going on in the shadows, okay? But we also got greed here. Something also has a lot to do with greed here. Whatever this is that is hidden, it has to do with someone's greed here. They committed this fraud out of revenge, okay? This whole ordeal, this fraud is being covered up. What they have hidden is being covered up. And they're doing a lot of things in secret here. They're abusing you and neglecting you in secret. They're enacting some type of revenge, supposed revenge on you in secret. And they're also hiding maybe some type of wealth, or some type of wealth came out. I was trying to say abundance, but maybe wealth has to do with it. You see this gold bar here, okay? Something is being hidden here. Somebody may already like have something. It's like literally hiding something out somewhere. Like maybe got something buried somewhere, or, you know, something. Collective. So see, guys, take this message for instance, okay? And see, this is what happens when you are a real reader. You just seen me shuffle every card. And every one of these cards, I didn't pick and choose over these cards or this message, okay? But you see how these two cards right here, everything is out here. It's a lot of different things out here, okay? And each one of these cards carry different energy. Even from somebody being regret, they're being very egotistical. They're being in devil energy, okay? Which likely means they're like very greedy. You got greed here. Materialistic, which is why they partook in some type of fraud, okay, where there's some type of cover-up going on. But I want to draw your attention to this right here. So when you're a real reader, okay, and you see something like this, first of all, when you're a real reader and you can identify with the message yourself and what's going on, sometimes we share those things with our audience, okay, in an effort to say, hey, look, you're not alone if you're experiencing this too, okay? I understand this. This is familiar to me. So if you're enduring this, I know what it's like, you know what I'm saying? Or what have you. But like, you see this family and abuse and neglect right here? If I seen this as a real reader and I can identify with this reading and what's going on in this reading, and I decide to take this energy here with this family being abusive and neglectful, and decide to share something with you that I have endured in my life, they'll have people to take, if you are a targeted individual, they'll have people to take that and then try to flip it, okay? Which I'm used to it, okay? It's been more than a decade that I've known that I was a targeted individual. I've technically been a targeter all my life, but from when I woke up, you know what I'm saying, and broke from their programming, that I was aware that I was being targeted, it's been like 11 years now, okay? They try to go by the time frame that me and my daughter moved out, like was no longer living in the same household with my ex, which would still make it 7 years, but technically it was 11 years because I was already going through my awakening, and like I was already awakened, and embracing my spirituality, creativity, all kinds of shit for years and upon years before me and my daughter moved, like was no longer living in the same household with my ex, like years before, okay? Those years included, I was being targeted, okay? During that time, or right after that time, and during that time, that's when all the family members started dying back to back to back to back to back that I was telling you all about. But anyway, not going to go too much into that, because they'll say, I'm dwelling. You're not healed. You're dwelling on the past. You're not healed. You need to get over it. This is what they have people do. Okay, and the reason why I'm bringing this up, y'all, because the reason why they had these certain particular, what they did is there could be others that I'm not aware of, okay, because I don't listen to everybody, okay, and sometimes I listen to the enemy, okay, sometimes I listen to people that I don't really particularly care for. I don't dislike them to the point of going in their comment section and attacking them in some type of way. I think that's foolish, that's ignorant, and it's childish, okay? I wouldn't do anything like that, but you know what I'm saying? It's people I don't particularly care for, you know what I'm saying? But every once in a while, you know how you in between something, like if I'm writing or something like that, or I'm cleaning up or whatever, and you just kind of turn on a video and let a video play or whatever, and you just listen to some stuff or whatever. I do that quite often. You understand what I'm saying? So what happens is, because I'm a targeted individual and these people watch and listen to everything that I'm doing, they're tracking and tracing me in real time or what have you. People whose channels that I have viewed frequently, they will tell them, oh, they watch your channel sometime. We want you to say this. We want you to do that, whatever. And they can't lie. Of course, they're going to come back and pop back and be like, oh, motherfucker, just because the person say this, I mean, they're taking it back shit. But yes, you are. Yes, you are. Because you're repeating verbatim things that I'm saying in my messages. Verbatim. You're bringing up personal topics that I have spoke on pertaining to my business and my fucking life, and repeating them verbatim. Some people, they have to repeat whole phrases, statements, like how my closing messages, like how I say, stay ready so you ain't got to get ready. They've had people steal that. Now people are saying, oh, you stay ready so you got to get ready. And I know who they're referring that to. Nobody was saying story time before I started doing story times. Now there's people all over the web that call themselves having story times now. They literally have people to steal your shit, like steal your work and some more shit, and won't give you credit for any fucking thing, okay? And it amazes me, okay? Because any and everybody, all the way down to the nothing ass motherfuckers, can have shit and be some damn body. But when it comes to you, if you're a targeted individual, oh, they don't want you to have shit, not even the bare minimum of anything. They don't even want you to have a regular fucking job, a decent fucking home, a car. They don't want you to have a healthy sex life and a good fucking nut, let alone love and a real relationship, okay? Like, it gets pathetic around here, y'all, okay? But I'm saying what I'm saying here, because you see family and abuse and neglect here, and what have you. Like, if I was to go into depth about this like that, and how I can resonate with this reading too, they'll take this and they'll flip it. And the reason why I'm telling y'all this is because the video I did yesterday, I ended up speaking on the woman who I was told was my mother, who really isn't my mother, who has abused me all my life. And I said that matter-of-factly because it's the truth. It's the God's honest truth on my life. It's a part of my testimony. But I survived that. I made it through that. Still was a victim to that. But I can speak about that any goddamn time I get ready. Now, frankly, being the person that I am, because plenty of these people I still gave unconditional love to. I still gave all of myself to. And I still spent the majority of my life doing any and everything I can just for these people to love me and accept me. Okay. And support me and appreciate me and things like that, and they never did, because I was never good enough. But that's besides the point. I'm not gonna go too much into that, because they're gonna say, oh, you're dwelling, oh, you're unhealed and shit. But I'm saying, so I don't have to lie. So frankly, if I wasn't a targeted individual right now, if I was able to have the same qualities of life of everybody else in my pursuit to happiness, and I had freedom and liberty and justice and all that bullshit that they claim that we have, if I had that, if I wasn't being stalked and harassed and illegally invaded and violated, even in the privacy of my home, in public, if there wasn't professional people in position, if there weren't people all over the world, people trying to sacrifice me, take me out, people taking things, you know what I'm saying, trying to stunt my growth, prevent me from being able to succeed and provide a better life for myself and my child, stealing what rightfully belonged to us. I've been implanted. I have a chip inside of me, bruh. These people have been exploiting me since I was a child. My entire life, they have made, the industry and the government has made hella money off of me, as well as everybody the fuck around me. Meanwhile, I've had nothing but breadcrumbs and the bare minimum of nothing, and I ain't bitching or whining or moaning the fuck about it. It is what it is, because it's motherfucking fact. And the only reason why I'm discussing it with you today, because I've always known this. I've dealt with this all my life. Bullied, unloved, unsupported, unprotected. Nobody ever had my back, included me. I was always excluded. You know, it is what it is. It doesn't matter. But the only reason why it's up for discussion today is because of what I am going through. And because I know I know many of the people who are involved in what is being done to me. That fire sign bitch is the very one who made the ultimate decision to offer me up as a motherfucking sacrifice. So she was abusing me then, and she's been abusing me all my life, though she's abusing me in the present. No matter if she's all my life, she's treated me like she's hated me. Like she's jealous of me. She's never been motherly or nurturing to me. That's not me dwelling, bitch. That's not me being unhealed, bitch. That's not me playing the victim, bitch, because I have been victimized. It's fact. It's documented fact. And what a hoe not gonna tell me is that I can't talk about my motherfucking testimony and what I have endured and gone through, because I ain't got the lie on a bitch. What you're not gonna do is tell me I can't share what the fuck I wanna fucking share. Without a sold out bitch being paid to say some hoe ass shit directed the fuck towards me. So this is the reason why I'm having to explain this shit to you all and break this shit down to you all, my audience, on today, collective. Because this is what these hoes do. Collective, this could have something to do with like some type of properties, estates, or something. Could have something to do with some type of life insurance or something like that. Okay. That's what's going on here, guys. Okay, there's somebody in your family or your supposed family, okay, who is in regret. Okay, but this is a very egotistical person, someone who's full of vanity and pride, very cocky, arrogant, and conceited type of individual. Okay, narcissistic type of individual. Okay, this person is chained to the devil. They literally could have sold their soul to the devil, or they could just be in devil energy, because everybody that's in devil energy is not in devil energy for the same reason. Okay, the devil is two cards. And whether it's traditional tarot decks or oracle decks or what have you, that's the devil and the death's card that everybody is spooked by. Okay, but depending on what is surrounding, those cards don't necessarily have to be bad cards. Okay, now the devil card, it is toxicity. It is toxic energy. Okay, but somebody could be in the devil energy and maybe just drink too much. You know what I'm saying? Could borderline kind of be an alcoholic or something like that, or what have you. But you know, so it's like it's along the line of that, of an addiction. Okay, but that person might not be a bit evil or anything or wicked or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? Somebody else might be in the devil energy because they got a sex addiction. Okay, somebody else might be in the devil energy because, you know what I'm saying, there's something iffy or twisty or rooted, tooted, fresh and fruity about their sexuality or something like that. Okay, somebody else may be in the devil energy because they're obsessive, because they're possessive, because they're controlling, because they're narcissistic, because they're greedy or materialistic. So see, not everybody is in the devil energy for the same reason. Somebody could be in the devil energy because they got bad habits, while somebody else could be in the devil energy because they evil, wicked, sinister, toxic, and demonic. You know what I'm saying? And somebody can be in the devil energy for multiple of those reasons. You understand what I'm saying? But this person with the devil sitting here next to egotism, that would be devil energy. Okay? Because it's toxicity. Okay? Being in your ego is toxic. Okay? But this person is also in the devil energy because they're greedy, they're materialistic, and they committed some type of fraud, or they partook in some type of fraud here. Okay? Which is why the devil is here. Okay? There's some type of cover up that is going on. So somebody is got to be helping this person to cover this up, because there's some type of cover up that is going on pertaining to this fraud. Okay? This same family member, like I said, this could be one person or this could be multiple person. They have abused you. They have neglected you. Okay? They likely abandoned you. Okay? They did a lot of things in secret to you. Yeah, it's a whole group. It's a group of individuals, because we got collaboration wanting to come out on regret here. Okay, collaborations are about groups of people, teams of people. Okay, are in regret. Yeah. Why? Because of their ego. They're overloaded now. Because of their ego, they're overloaded. They have done something in accessment. Okay? Accessment means to do something over and over and over and over again. Okay? If you look at this card here, this person looks tired. They look worn out. Look at this style of paper here. They've done something over and over and over again. Imagine those papers being spell work. Imagine those papers there being falsified documentations of some kind being filed over and over and over again. They've overloaded themselves because of their ego. Okay? They've done something in accessment due to obligation as well. But now they're feeling overwhelmed by something collective. Okay? Yeah. Spirit, clarify the devil. This person could be dealing with nightmares, suffering, darkness, maybe even persecution. Spirit, clarify the devil. Okay, so in this devil energy, with this collaborator, this group of individuals who collaborated together, they've been strategizing, they've been plotting, planning, scheming, mind breeding. Okay, for the bitches in the back who claim, oh, it's God that's attacking your mind. It's God. No, this is bitch made ass humans thinking they can play God in your life and place their own judgments and their own karmas the fuck upon you. God ain't got nothing to do with this shit. God don't need no gadgets and no. If God was doing this, then why the fuck do the powers that be need robots, artificial intelligence, computers, any type of technology? If they are the fucking gods, why in the fuck do they need the knowledge of the aliens, the extraterrestrials, and different things, huh? Don't worry, I wait, bitch, because gods don't need none of that. They don't need no gadgets, no gadgets, no robots, no artificial intelligence. Nothing man-made or created. They don't need no militarized weapons. They don't need no MK Ultra mind control. They don't need to brainwash nobody. They don't need to experiment on nobody. They don't need to exploit nobody. They don't need to taunt and hunt, harass, or target nobody. They don't need to sabotage and ruin nobody's life illegally, unjustly, unfairly, unorthodoxly. Gods ain't gotta do that, bitch. But bitches around here sitting there plotting and planning and scheming, strategizing, trying to mind read, and some more shit. Bitch, please, miss me with it. But in this devil energy, they did a whole lot of strategizing, a whole lot of plotting and planning and scheming. And this toxic ass devil energy, Spirit is saying. Okay? Spirit, clarify fraud. Clarify fraud, Spirit. Clarify this fraud. Clarify this fraud, Spirit. Robbery. Collective, they robbed you of something. They committed some type of fraud. They committed some type of robbery, some type of theft. They also, I'm seeing exploitation. Somebody could have exploited you. I'm seeing incaution, unfairness. They've been unfair to you. They have exploited you, likely for money. And they robbed you of something. They committed some type of fraud and they robbed you of something. Spirit is saying, okay? Yeah, there's a cover-up of this fraud, this robbery, and there's also a cover-up pertaining to a death here, okay? Remember when I told you that Faith's death tried to come out here? Collective, I believe these people, they got away with this fraud, some type of fraud. They could have told, I don't know, like we don't have no court cards out here or nothing, but they could have told people that you were deceased, but you're not dead. Because after Faith's death, I seen a lie. Okay? But there could have been somebody with life insurance being here at the bottom of the deck. There literally legit could have been somebody who passed away. And after that person's death, they committed some type of fraud in an effort to rob you or something, or steal something, or take something from you. Like the bitch I heard earlier will claim that's your judgment, that's your karma. God's doing that. God's not listening to your prayers. It's not going to help you. Stupid bitch. Show old ass. Saying dumb shit. Y'all excuse my language. People be making me mad. That family card coming out again, collective. Okay? I'm seeing bully here. Your family have bullied you, collective. Your family are bullies, okay? They have done things to embarrass you. They have gossiped about you. They have treated you unfairly. Yeah, and abuse and neglect. They also, they put some type of curses or spells or hexes on you out of hatred to cause catastrophe and misfortune in your life. Let the fake reader I heard earlier, let her tell it. You know, that mental conflict that you've been in. Oh, that's God. Not the spell work. Not the MK Ultra mind control that they've been doing on you and shit. Not the psychological trauma and illegal harassment. Oh, but that was God. It's your judgment and karma. God's not listening to your prayers. And that person get on my nerves because they swear they such a dictator. They swear they know for sure what they know that they talking about when they don't. But these people put some type of curse on you out of hatred, collective, to cause you some type of catastrophe, to cause you some type of misfortune. So they've been attacking your health, your well-being, your finances, money, resources, your stability, your security, your home, your transportations, your jobs, doing all kinds of things to cause you catastrophe, to cause you misfortune here, okay? They could have even been doing something to try to have you ill in some type of way. They could have sent someone towards you to try to make you ill or weak or cause you some type of fragility or try to give you some type of a disease here. I'm seeing trap in illness here. They did something to try to trap you, victimize you, allure you, or trick you. To cause you some type of illness, or either they were trying to trap you and to make it seem like that you were like mentally ill or something like that. But I feel like this is like a physical ailment or illness or sickness or something here that they try to set you up to be trapped, to like send some type of fake ass lover towards you, infected, to infect you with a disease or some shit like that. Yeah. All of this is tied to this abuse and neglect. So these bullies in your family, they put a curse on you. So they've been doing witchcraft, sorcery, black magic, voodoo on you. Okay? They did it out of hatred, out of hate. They committed a hate crime against you to cause you catastrophe, misfortune, chaos, conflict, problematic situations here. They did things. They tried to trap you, victimize you, allure you, trick you. They also have been doing spell work. Oh, this is it. They were doing spell work to cause you to fall ill. They've been doing like 6 spells on you. Okay? Yeah, I'm seeing evidence, stubbornness, conflict, injustice here. So there's some type of evidence, some type of detection, investigation, or proof, okay? But these people in this group, this collaborative group in your family, these people are stubborn. They're selfish. They're arrogant, okay? They got serious attitudinal problems. And there's some type of conflict that's going on. Fighting, fussing, cussing, arguments, disagreements, some type of differences, disputations, or quarrels, okay? Because there's something going on with the justice system here, okay? Something legally, or with the law, or the courts, or the justice, okay? With them gaining something or something, and they're stressed about it, with stress being here as well. I'm also seeing real estate here. Something could be significant to a house, okay? You see this person here? There could be a couple living in your house. I'm seeing a man and a woman with a set of keys. You see this car right here? With this real estate here. Something about wealth. Something about home. Something about a wealth. Investment or mega projects or something. Yeah, Spirit say right. They're doing some type of rituals on you. They put some type of curse on you. They're doing some type of rituals on you. Some type of ceremonies, mystery, magic, curses, out of hate. Oh, hexes. I was trying to say hate and hex came out. Curse, hex, spells, rituals, ceremonies, magic, catastrophe, misfortune. They've also been trying to trap you, victimize you, allure you, or trick you so you will fall ill as well. Something about illness. Okay, this secret could have something to do with this real estate here. Something pertaining to a house. Okay. This family of yours, like I said, these are some very stubborn individuals. Who's selfish, who's arrogant, who's ignorant, who's narcissistic. These people wanted some type of revenge on you due to some type of conflict of some kind. But they're the ones who committed the fraud. They're the ones who exploited you. They're the ones who treated you unfairly. They're the ones who robbed you of something. Okay? Yeah, I'm seeing evidence and justice here. There's some type of evidence about what they got hidden, what they've been hiding pertaining to this greed. Yeah. Justice and evidence here. Yeah, they could be stressed, dealing with some type of headaches or pressures, or lack of sleep, over hiding something being hidden pertaining to their greed. Okay? Spirit, any other messages? Okay? I'm seeing loneliness and disturbance. They neglected you, abandoned you, and left you out in the cold. They rejected you and alienated you, collective. They wanted you lonely. They want your life to be dull. They wanted you to be in disappointment and isolation. And they did things to cause you disturbances, okay? Supernatural things, paranormal things, did things to cause you irritation as well. Yeah. Now they could be in this loneliness, disturbance energy. Yep, they wanted you lonely, dealing with loneliness. They were purposely doing things to cause you disturbance. They could have even tried to attach some type of demon or spirit to you here. They wanted somebody, your own people wanted you to have aid. Like this card, it says aid, okay, but like the type of aid, like help, mercy, charity, kindness, or what have you. But they could have wanted you like sick with like an infectious fucking disease or something, and homelessness. They could have been wishing this upon you. These people are sick. Like literally, like for real. Spirit, what's the overall message? What's the overall message? Something is significant about a marriage here, okay? Again, I'm seeing this man and this woman here. There's something significant about this man and this woman, just like the one that I see in front of this house here. Something pertaining to this house, this real estate here. There could be a couple that moved in your home. It don't have to be a man or one, but there's several people who are involved in this situation, guys. Yep, again, I'm seeing marriage here. So these individuals are dealing with a nightmare. They're like in their living nightmare right now. They're suffering. They're dealing with darkness and persecution over this situation here. Over they're and now they're in regret of being a part of this collaboration, being in their ego, doing something in accessment out of obligation. Now they're feeling overwhelmed. They sold their soul to the devil, being toxic, greedy, evil, and wicked, while they strategized, plotted, planned, schemed against you, collective, okay, just so that they could commit fraud and rob you of something while exploiting you, treating you unfairly, okay, covering up the death of a death of someone, either faking your death or covering up the death of someone, or it's the assets that someone left to you after their death. Okay, guys, so yeah, your family are your supposed relatives. These people are stubborn. They're arrogant. They're narcissistic. They're selfish. They're greedy. They're materialistic, collective. And obviously they didn't like you. Maybe never have. But they damn sure didn't want you to have anything. Collective. Okay? They have abused you and neglected you in more ways than one. Okay, they've bullied you, tormented you, treated you as the scapegoat, the black sheep. Okay, they put a curse on you. They tried to trap you in some type of way, and either try to trap you and make it seem like you were ill, or try to trap you, victimize you, allure you, or trick you. By sending somebody to try to get you ill. I feel like this may be spell work that they have been doing on you to try to make you ill in some type of way, where whether by trying to make it seem like you're having some type of mental breakdown, or so they can be like, oh yeah, this person is crazy, or something like that, or literally sending somebody in to try to infect you with something, or give you some type of illness or something. But I feel like this curse, this could be like a curse on your house as well, to like cause you illness or sickness of some kind. Okay. They've been doing a lot of rituals on you, ceremonies, a lot of magic, a lot of curses and different things like that, or what have you. That is what's been going on. Okay. Don't ever cut a person off immediately. Okay, that's speaking in a witch tongue, witch language. Okay, especially, you know what I'm saying, only black witches feel it necessary to do that in the first place. But never listen to somebody with a witch tongue that's trying to speak negativity into existence in your life. Don't ever listen to a person that's telling you that, God, your ancestors, your the Most High, or your archangels, guardian angels, your spirit guides, the universe don't love you, not listen to your prayers, not helping you, not healing you, not working in your favor, have forsaken you, forgotten you, and it's your fault, it's your judgment, it's your karma. Like, it's don't ever believe in that. Don't ever. And I don't give a damn who you without, who you don't have. Okay, as long as you got breath in your body, keep going. Don't give up. Okay, Don't base your thoughts and your feelings about yourself based off of what other people have to say about you and negative energy that people are directing towards you, okay? Because that's what the enemy wants. Demons feed off of fear, okay? Feed off of low vibrational energies, okay? Yeah, but these people have kept a lot of secrets, have done a lot of things in secret, okay? And one of these secrets has to do with some type of real estate or property of some kind, wealth of some kind, something pertaining to a house, Spirit is saying, okay? These people wanted revenge on you, so they caused conflict with you, okay? They were abusive towards you, they were hostile towards you, they had plot twists against you, Spirit is saying, okay? Yeah. And they have been hiding things from you that's got them stressed, because there's some type of evidence, there's some type of proof, there's some type of investigation into this greed, into this money, this real estate, or whatever it is that they've been trying to keep hidden from you and secret from you, that they have been trying to cover up pertaining to this person's death, collective, okay? These people are in regret. This group of individuals that collaborated together, they're in regret because of a tower moment collapsing, some type of chaos or tragedy or upheaval or problematic situation, some type of reckoning that has happened like all of a sudden out the blue, okay? Disruptions, destructions of some kind, okay? Shit hitting a fan, and these people are in regret that collaborated together here, okay? These people were in their egotism. In their ego, okay? And they overloaded themselves and did something in accessment to you, okay? Out of jealousy, envy, hatred, spitefulness, and competition, retaliation, punishment, payback, or revenge, or what have you, Spirit is saying, okay? Spirit, clarify the devil with strategy. The devil with strategy, okay? Yeah, these people even plotted and planned and schemed on how to sacrifice you, on how to take you out, okay? So if you are resonating with this reading, collective, as I am, this is how you will then take that information, because you already got family here, so you already know who is doing this. These people have wished death on you. Do you see how automatically this would bring up not only things in the present, but these people have been abusing you even from the past. So if you decided to share that with someone and said, you know what, these same family members, they ain't just started fucking with me, they've been fucking with me. This has been a long time. And I'm not telling you this because I'm not healed, because I'm playing the victim, because I just can't get over it, because I'm sitting over here in a fetal position, balled up, having some type of fucking pity party, bitching and whining and moaning. No, that's not what's going the fuck on here. It's being open, it's being honest, it's being transparent. Something you bitches don't know how to fucking do because you're sellouts. You're stepping and fetching for the man, and bitch, you gotta raise your hand and ask permission before you can say some shit or do some shit to make sure you get your incentive. So Spirit, clarify fraud and robbery. They plotted to sacrifice you here. This devil energy with this strategy has to do with a death here, collective. Maybe someone who is already deceased here. This could even be attempts on your life as well, collective. Spirit, clarify fraud and robbery. I'm seeing there's a lot of gossip and rumors that is going around right now, okay? There's a lot of gossip and rumors going around right now. Somebody could have gotten arrested or locked up. Somebody could be at risk of getting arrested and locked up, okay? Due to something pertaining to this fraud, to this robbery, Spirit is saying. Again, I keep seeing something about a married couple. This is either a legit married couple or they're a fraudulent married couple. Maybe they This is a marriage deck, because I don't understand why a person's in marriage. Okay, we got the family here. I don't understand why a particular marriage is being put on, you know what I'm saying, being brought to the light, unless it had something it was tied to this fraud and this robbery in some type of way. Again, we got the devil here. We got the devil. Okay, so because these people were in this devil energy, greedy, materialistic, possessive, controlling, okay, is why they committed this fraud, why they exploited you, why they treated you unfairly, why they robbed you. Spirit is saying, yeah, for the purposes of money. Okay, yeah. So there's this cover up here. I'm also seeing the Ace of Pentacles here. Okay, so this cover up has to do with a death, and it also has to do with some type of abundance. Okay, yeah, Spirit is saying that's the truth. That's clarity. Okay, there's a certain type of this truth or clarity may have some type of truth, or clarity, awareness, or insight may have caused some type of heartache or heartbreak or sadness, sorrow, misery, pain, or anguish. Somebody could be feeling very defensive, hostile, protective in some type of way. Okay, I feel like you know the truth, you know the truth, clarity. You know the truth, collective. Okay, they know you know the truth. Spirit, clarify family. Now these stubborn family members of yours are in mental conflict. They're stressed, they're worried, they're depressed, they're dealing with anxiety. They're having some sleepless nights. They can't eat, they can't sleep, they can't think. They're being haunted and taunted by ghosts of the past, maybe. Okay, especially if they had anything to do with someone's death here. Somebody could literally be dealing with some paranormal activity or disturbances. Remember, we seen that card, or the supernatural. Okay, and even though that's coming out in my reading and I see this, I still have enough sense to know that it's not God that's doing that to them. If this person was responsible, if these people were responsible for sacrificing someone, that person's soul is not at rest. Which is why they may be dealing with some type of a supernatural, paranormal activity and things like that. God ain't got nothing to do with that happening. So how dare I tell you that God isn't going to help you, isn't listening to your prayers? Like what? Spirit, clarify abuse and neglect. Clarify abuse and neglect. Whoever this is, collective, that was abused and neglected you, or even this person who, if I really feel like there's also, I feel like these people have been plotting and scheming against you, but something was also done to whoever the deceased is. If there's someone who has passed away, I feel like these people have been bullying you, because there is, like, there's more than one thing happening here, but there could have even been, especially if there's somebody who already passed away, which it is. Okay, I do feel like with them bullying you and attacking you, they did do spell work and different things like that on you, put a curse and different things on you. They robbed you and committed some type of fraud to take something from you here. But this deceased person with this cover up here, see, cover up death and the Ace of Pentacles here. Okay, this person was a sacrifice as well. Somebody did some type of ceremony or magic on them, put some type of curse on them to trap them, to victimize them and make them ill. And they died from that illness. Spirit is saying. But they have also been targeting and attacking you, collective. Okay? Whoever they robbed. They committed this fraud so that they could rob someone of something, so that they could steal something and take something, okay? And so they have also been doing curses on you, rituals on you, ceremonies and magic towards you, bullying you and things. Spirit is saying this is ultimate betrayal. This is backstab energy. This is brutal. This is cruel. Okay? This is a hate crime even. This is disloyalty, sabotage, ruin, fatal endings. Okay? Spirit, clarify secret. You could have been, you may have some, you were supposed to receive some type of messages, information, or communication, maybe pertaining to some type of, pertaining to this real estate, or pertaining to some type of property or something here, guys, that somebody could have kept secret from you, kept hidden from you as well. Okay, guys, so we have the moon on secret with real estate, yeah, the moon with secret and real estate here, guys. Okay, so we know that the moon talks about secret things, hidden things, what's done in the dark, shady people, which is plenty of them. Okay, dirty dealings, illusions, fear, cover-ups. Okay, secrecy, witchery, criminal activity. Okay, a bunch of low down and dirty things here. Okay, but I feel like whatever was secret, hidden, or covered up has come to the light as it relates to this real estate, property, wealth, or something like that, collective. Okay, to clarify revenge, we in conflict, we have judgment here. Okay, so it's like these people, not God, your family, and whoever else they're teamed up and linked up with, decided to play God in your life and cast some type of judgment upon you. Not God, these people made some type of judgment call, made it their mission to take some type of action, which was decisions that they made to enact some type of revenge and cause some type of conflict and be abusive and toxic and hostile towards you. So I'm saying these people not no friend of yours, no kin of yours. If you any blood relation to these people, which I find it hard to believe, but some of you are. You just got toxic ass family. They're just relatives. Because they haven't been family oriented towards you at the fuck all. So clarify hidden with stress. Clarify hidden with stress. What is this hidden in stress? These things that they have had hidden, that they're stressed about, they're now in sadness, loss, disappointment, and regrets over this. Okay, and it has to do with the Five of Swords here, clarifying the greed with justice and evidence here, due to some type of conflict, defeat, or hostility. Okay, the Five of Swords is about conflict and defeat here. So they're dealing with some type of conflict. They may be feeling defeated in some type of way because there's some type of evidence of something or proof or something pertaining to this greed. Okay, and something being hidden here. Okay, as well as a death that they tried to cover up, or something pertaining to a death. Okay. But there's a lot of gossip and rumors that is going around. Speculations, accusations, rumors, okay? Spying, watching, inspecting, surveillancing type of energy, okay? And these people are feeling stuck, restricted, unable to move. It's like a crisis, type of situation, doom and gloom type of situation. Somebody could, these individuals could be at risk of going to jail, and they're in mental conflict. They're in mental conflict. Yeah, Spirit is saying that's the truth and clarity here. They're dealing with some type of burdens or hardships or problematic situations. They're stressed or overwhelmed. They're unbalanced here. Yeah, because some type of truth or clarity came out about a large amount of money here with the Nine of Pentacles here. Okay? Yeah. I'm seeing this Ten of Cups here. That's like that family card here. I'm also seeing a King of Pentacles here. Okay. If there could be, this King of Pentacles could be a wealthy man here. Okay. Maybe he's the one who passed away and left this this property, this real estate, or some type of monies behind after their death here. But the family card is here. You got the Queen of Swords here. What have you. Some type of truth or clarity has come out about pertaining to some type of monies, okay? And somebody is like in a nightmare, suffering, dealing with darkness, persecution, okay? Yeah, these people abandoned you, collective. They neglected you. They left you out in the cold. They left you in turmoil. They alienated you. They left you in harsh conditions and financial ruin. Sorry, guys. I was cooking something, so I keep having to pause real quick. Okay, but y'all shouldn't be able to tell the difference too much. Okay, but yeah, they neglected you and abandoned you, collective. They left you out in the cold. They rejected you and alienated you. They left you in a lack of support, or with a lack of support or help or anything, collective. Okay, yeah, and that could have caused you some extreme feelings and overwhelming emotions. Okay, so much so that it brought about certain changes, okay, within you, in your life and things, and you had to kind of, you had to loose, release, and let go a lot of people, places, and things. You had to move on. You had to walk away, okay, from these abusive, toxic, hateful, spiteful people. Okay, move on from those things that was emotionally unfulfilling to you. Okay, that was harmful to you, dangerous to you. Okay, yeah, yeah. But I feel like you were supposed to receive some type of messages, news, information, or communication that could have literally been like blocked from you or kept from you or something like that, or what have you, guys. Okay, as a targeted individual for like the last, like, I've noticed this, they do this periodically all the time, but they do things to like they can, like, the powers that be can manipulate technology anyway, but they've been doing things like blocking my calls. Okay, you ever look down at your phone and you have a voicemail but your phone never rang, or you have a missed call but your phone never rang, or some shit like that, or whatever? That's been happening to me a lot lately. Okay, also, if you start getting a lot of emails like back to back to back, I've been getting emails for, I kid you not, like all over the world, okay, about the most random ass shit. Don't open those emails, okay? Because it's like a phishing attempt. Like you click open one of those emails and it may have some type of virus or something like that on it, or it's being used so that they, in the moment you open it up, they're able to get into your files and hack into your system and different things like that, or what have you. But I'm telling you, like, and it was interesting because this phone that I have here, this is a new phone. Like, it's not so new anymore, but it's still relatively new, because when I got my daughter, um her another phone, like, I think it was doing like another special or whatever, like where you can get another, like you can get a phone free, or it was some kind of deal, like something like that. So we ended up getting another phone. So I'll never forget, like, when you get a new phone, it's fresh, it's new, there's nothing in it, nothing like that, or what have you. One night, I literally seen it in real time. I literally just so happened to be looking down at my phone, y'all. And when I told you, like, hundreds of emails flooded my, how you get notifications to your phone, like from your emails and different things like that. I was seeing the notifications on my phone, and they were coming in. As they were coming in, this wasn't just me having to look down and, oh my God, I got 100 emails. As they were coming in, I was seeing it in hundreds of them at one time. It almost like imagine a full 30-gallon trash can, okay, and a person just dumping all of its contents out. That's what it felt like when I got all those emails. But these were not personal emails to me. They do this to flood your email. So if there are any important emails in there or something, you'll just think, oh, it's all junk mail, and you'll skip over, you'll erase it, you won't get the message or what have you, to flood yo. Because I kid you not, I'm like back to back to back to back to back to back to back, like emails and different things like that. I've even had people who like have emailed me, like, doing like pornographic like type of crap, and I'm like, this shit is crazy. This was only like this one guy or whatever, but who was like a total freak or some shit, and I'm like, my God, I literally had to fucking block him. And that shit was that shit was so disgusting. That shit was so disgusting. But like, yeah, and I'm talking about from like all over the world, California, Baltimore, like places, like all kinds of places, like all kinds of stuff, and it'd be like the weirdest stuff. Like some of them, may have little like catchphrases and different things in there where you might think it's for you or something like that. But like this one right here, like City of Baltimore, Baltimore City Recreation and Parks, Centers for Medicare and Medicaid something, but it's in a whole nother state, okay? You know what I'm saying? It's just like a whole flood, okay? Whatever is the UKHSA, Centromatic Surveillance Summary, Centers for Medicare and Medicaid, okay? That's on there like several different times, okay? Baltimore City Recreation Parks, just all kinds of shit. All kinds of shit. NIST, NIST, okay, cybersecurity and privacy something like look, National Institute of Standards and something like Department of Education. But I even get one that is so weird, y'all, okay? I get these emails that's about the prince, and I don't know where the freak they came from, okay? I kid you not. It's like I want to say it's Prince Harry. Hold on, let me see if I can find one. I get these emails about the prince, like all of us, like just out the freaking blue, and I'm like, why is this coming to me? Like, why am I receiving this? Like, what do I do with this? Let me see if I can find one real quick. Yeah, no, it's Prince William. Okay? And it's different things. There's one on here, Prince William County Public Schools. I'm like, when did the prince get a school? Or they just decided to name their school after the prince? Like, and where is this at? And why am I receiving these emails? Like, bro, like, y'all think I'm bullshit. It's just like a flood of all kinds of emails and shit, and they just flood your time. Look at this. Mayor Brandon M. Scott. Like, what? Like, why? Joint statement from elected officials. Like, this is the mayor of Baltimore. I've never been in Baltimore a day before in my life. Okay? I don't even know Brandon M. Scott. Okay? Like, what? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all, this should be crazy, bruh. It should be crazy. A farmer here, okay? Like, I don't know what that is, okay? Oh, that's something different. Okay, that may be about, that's still a weird name, though. Okay, but, like, all kinds of emails. Like, this one particular day, I just so happened to be looking at my phone, and I literally, it was almost like somebody had just dumped a garbage full of emails in my email damn box, y'all. Okay? And like none of the emails were pertaining to me. Just like emails from like all over the freaking world. Like, and they wasn't even going to spam. They were going to the main inbox. I'm like, this is being done on purpose. So like, it's started back up again. They kind of happen like all the time, and then like, it'll kind of slow up some on some of them, and then all of a sudden it's like a large influx of it all of a sudden again, or what have you. Okay, but I've been noticing like every once in a while I'll periodically look down, and I keep checking like my, like the volume, and make, how you make sure like your notification sounds is up, the volume sounds, and all this other kind of stuff or whatever, because I would look down and it'd be like I got voicemails, and I'm like, did nobody even call the damn phone? The phone didn't even ring. Okay, or a missed call, and I'm like, they got to be blocking. Like, these people were trying to use some type of things to try to like block your signals, block your like whatever it is, technically that they be trying to do, or what have you, block surveillance, block certain messages or calls from getting through. You know what I'm saying? Almost like they're like filtering through your shit, determining who it is that you can and cannot speak to, and what about, and sifting through you know what I'm saying? And mail is mail. Even if you're hacking somebody's email, bitch, this still should be considered fucking mail theft, okay? Because people have private personal information that comes through their email. You don't have the right to be in anybody's, doing anything through anybody's email. Y'all, this stuff is crazy. It's weird, okay? But it be real wild when you're a targeted individual. It's like all day, every day, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, okay? Birthdays, holidays, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's the mostest, okay? It's the most is, okay? And I kid you not, it's like it doesn't stop, okay? There could be a national crisis worldwide that's going on in the world, okay? Or just our country the fuck alone, okay? It could be a nation crisis, breaking fucking news, a national holiday, and a fucking terrorist attack could be going on all at the same time, and them bitches will still be targeting you, gang stalking you. I'm like, how the fuck y'all just got endless motherfuckers on fucking call, don't you? And they be on call like 24 hours a day, 7 days a damn week. It's like, this shit is crazy, man. These people, they're, oh, Lord, I could go on and on. Y'all don't even understand, bro, how freaking surreal this crap is. But that's what's going on here, guys. This is your message. I really do hope that this is giving you all the truth and the clarity that you were seeking. Okay, but basically these people are dealing with some type of backfire, some type of chaos or tragedy or upheaval that has happened all of a sudden out the blue. But this is happening due to their own jealousy, envy, hatred, spitefulness, and competition here. Okay, these people, I feel like, have been responsible for the death of other people and trying to profit or benefit off of it, as well as they've been plotting and planning and scheming and trying to strategize how to snuff you out as well, collective, because these people are chained to the devil. They're toxic, okay, which is the reason why they were a part of frauds and robberies and exploiting you and treating you unfairly, okay, and trying to cover up debts, okay, and things about money and properties and estates and different things, okay, your supposed family, your relatives, okay? And now, it's only now that they feel some type of way because there's some type of gossip or rumors that's going around, okay? Either about them, people getting locked up, or there being a possibility, and they're in mental conflict about it. How they ultimately betrayed you, as well as others that have, already departed. And all these things that they had secret, hidden, and covered up has come to the light. Okay? Because of their careless, reckless judgments and decisions and actions that they took. Now they're in sadness, loss, disappointment, and regret. They're dealing with conflict and defeat with the legal system, the justice system, or the court system, or something, due to there being some type of evidence or proof, okay, pertaining to these, debts, this money, this real estate, their greed, basically return, in a reference to the situation with this fraud and this money in the real estate and things, okay? Whether the people know that the people who died and left these things behind were in fact murdered before the fraud was committed and different things, who knows? But they likely know about that too. Okay, guys, so that's your message. If you want to contact me, follow me, or make a modest contribution to the channel, you can find all of that information in the description box below. As always, guys, y'all take care of yourself, take care of each other, but most of all, take care of your babies, honey. Remember, this is a wicked, wicked world that we live in. There's wickedness in high places, and there's evil that's lurking around each and every corner, even in a neighborhood near you. So y'all watch your surroundings. Watch the company you keep. Watch surroundings in the company in which your children are in as well. And considering the fact that you never know when someone may betray you, backstab you, try to hurt you, or harm you, honey, keep you some protection on you. Y'all stay awake, stay aware, stay vigilant, and stay prepared, because if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready, baby. Until the next time, peace, love, and light. Namaste. I am that I am, created in the image of God. Collective, no matter what you're going through, no matter what you're enduring, what you're dealing with, okay, no matter who or what you don't have, don't ever lose faith in yourself, okay? Love you even when no one else do, okay? And when you hear people with that witch tongue trying to, and using their witch language to try to speak curses and spells over you with their cursed tongue, rebuke them, okay? And reverse that crap right back to them 1,000-fold. So mote it be, okay? Don't allow anyone else to affect your confidence, your self-esteem, your faith, okay? Continue to stand your ground, okay? You have to be, you definitely have to be strong to be alone, okay? As this guy named Nina Brown, I think he called himself Nina Brown, say all the time on his channel or what have you, okay? But you really do have to be strong to be alone, okay? And it's hard out here. It's not fun being lonely, but sometimes it's safer that way. Especially when you got these type of toxic people around you, okay? Because with family like this, who the fuck needs enemies? And we know that we surrounded by plenty enemies. Okay? So y'all keep y'all head up. At the end of the day, keep striving to be the greatest version of yourself. Believe in you, love you when no one else do, and don't never allow a raggedy bitch to tear you down and make you believe a lie. Because the Most High God gonna always love you. Till the next time, peace, love, and light. Namaste.